So these are the glass plates for the VS10W unit, and I'm going to demonstrate casting within the unit. What you will see if you look very closely at the glass plates is you will see the moulding mark. Now we've had all our spacers injection moulded, and the idea is that we can have them in a consistent thickness with our combs, so there's no discrepancy when you insert the comb into the gel. You don't get beads of acrylamide forming in front of the comb because the spacers are too thick, and likewise the thickness of the comb will be within a tolerance of 0.05 of a millimetre. So this is also the notched glass plate which faces innermost. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the glass plates, and I'm going to try, if I can, just to set up a gel. I'm not going to go overboard about this because we won't be running any proteins. I'm just going to give them a quick clean with a drop of ethanol. Like so. And then what I'm going to do is set the running module like so in the middle of this workstation here. One thing I will bring to your attention about some recent improvements we've introduced to the running module is that we actually have these spacers here which act in tandem with this U-shaped silicone gasket. And the idea is once the clamps or these clamping bars are secured, the glass plates will be pressed up against the gasket will compress, and when that happens then the remainder of the plate, which is overhanging the gasket, will be supported by these white spacers. The idea of this is to prevent the plates bowing, and one of the problems that can happen with people inserting the combs, especially if they encounter increased resistance or it's very difficult to get the combs into the between the glass plates, is often because the plates can occasionally bow, especially if they're over tightened. The other thing that I've introduced as well to get around this are these adjustable spigots. So these actually fit over the top of the glass plates. So when the glass plates are secured to the casting mat and the cam pins within the casting base are turned, then it's very difficult to overturn them, and by doing so pushing or dislodging the plates up out of position. Right, so first things first, as I say, is just to set up the electrophoresis. So what I'm going to do is form glass plate cassettes. So we've got some notched glass plate, we've got the spacers. One thing I will point out about the spacers as well are these very slight etched arrowheads. They're very, very subtle, but what that is telling you is that the plate should go downwards as such, and that the bottom of the plates here are the bits of the plate that actually have been grounded, so the spacer is actually flush with the bottom of the plate. That is in itself intended so as to prevent leakage.